there! Well, hello there. It has been something of a hot minute, hasn't it? I don't have the exact date of my last video, but I believe it was somewhere around 2 or 3 years ago. That's a lie, it was 2 years ago. For those of you who don't know, for those of you that have forgotten, my name is Tom, or Thomas, or Cheesecake, depending on who you ask, and this is my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel for my company, Cheesecake Productions, and that is what I'm here to talk about today. You've all read the title, you know what I'm about to say, and if you don't know what I'm about to say, I'm going to say it anyway. But wait, before the big announcement, let's just rewind for a moment and take a look at Cheesecake Productions as it is currently and how we got to this point. When I was in university, I went on a work placement that was supposed to last about a year, and that was in computer security, just in case anyone was wondering. But for reasons that I'll go into another time, maybe, that placement came to a finish very early, and I was on a gap year for about 6 months, half a year-ish. I tried to find a job, didn't have much success due to the circumstances, blah blah blah, and eventually I ended up volunteering at the church that I went to, which is Hope City Church, and I volunteered in the media department doing videos. I would help out with the very small stuff like editing preachers that had been recorded, or filming videos in a similar fashion to this actually, and just anything that needed doing. And I had very little experience going into that. I just kind of made myself available with the mentality of, you can teach hands but you can't teach heart. I had the heart and I was willing to, learn how to use my hands. That went really well, and I really enjoyed doing it. I picked up a lot of momentum doing it, and I wanted to keep doing it. And so the idea for Cheesecake Productions was born. I would start my own production company based on my nickname at the time, which was Cheesecake. I went back to uni for my final year, and I managed to get my degree. Hooray! And I started vlogging after my time at university was done, with the view of vlogging to be filming, be editing, be doing something in the industry until I could get my big break. I had scripts written for proper video essays and proper movies, I suppose, but that wasn't paying the bills. I was living in Goole with my mum and dad after university, and I realized very quickly that I needed money, so I got a job in a call center. Now, I don't want to knock call center work, but it's not fun. It's not soul rewarding. That wasn't a thing. What? I got a job in a call center in Sheffield and moved back here. I was still kind of doing some video projects here and there, but because I wasn't in a position where I could vlog daily, I stopped doing last week, and I didn't tell anyone or announce it, but I hadn't amassed a following. I still don't have a following. I'm just doing this for fun. And Cheesecake Productions kind of fell to the side. I realized that, maybe I'm not business-oriented enough to have my own company. I wasn't in a very good place with my mental health because of everything that happened previously, and the timing wasn't right. Fast forward to now. After 6 months on the job, I got a better job for a software development company as a support DevOps developer-y, programming person. And I've been at that job for a year and a half now, I believe, in Sheffield with a gentleman called Josh. You don't care about that. But very recently, a friend of mine contacted me and told me that he needed a website. We talked about how big this website would need to be and the specifics of what they needed and wanted, and I said I was happy to give it a go. It went really, really well. So well, in fact, that I'm happy to announce the birth of Cheesecake Productions. So, to be specific, what's happening is I'm registering as a sole trader doing digital marketing, social media scheduling, websites, and all that kind of thing. And I'm going to be trading under a business name, which is Cheesecake Productions. If anyone's interested in having a look at my website and finding out what that means, then you can click on the thing, and that feels really weird. But yes, Cheesecake Productions is a thing, and it exists. Now, does that mean the YouTube channel is going to come back? Don't know. At the moment, it's still lockdown season. We're still in quarantine, so that affords me the opportunity to use my setup to vlog, I suppose. Whether or not I'll be able to keep that up with vlogs, I don't know, but this felt like a fun opportunity, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube, so maybe that's all it is, but yeah. And then I'll have to figure out the rest of the video. Okay, are we on? Yes? Alright. If anyone asks, that's been there the whole time. Okay, and let me say this. I realized that it might seem like a big transition going from video production to websites, but at the same time that I was doing video production, like while I was volunteering for the media department, I was also refining my skills doing HTML and CSS, which I'd learnt in uni because I've always been a computer person. And it's only at the job in the call center and in my job currently that I really started to go forward with that, with the good practices like Bootstrap and Laravel and PHP and all that stuff. So obviously when my friend reached out to me and said, do I want a website, I was like, you know what? I reckon I could do that. And so I did. And it just seems like the right time, you know? I've done lots of market research into like who my demographic is, and I've been in touch with some startup companies, and I'm just really excited about the direction I think it's going. So without further ado, welcome to the company.